What's up, YouTube? MikeDecIsHere, and I'm very hungover. But I haven't uploaded. My upload speed's been significantly slower. I've been so busy with work, and I feel like it's not fair to you guys, my subscribers, because you expect content. So I'm uploading a battle. This is actually a very old battle that I had with a guy from TPX chat. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. The name under chat is one of those generic names, Liptonk. So I'm just going to be referring to him by his in-game name, which I believe is Brad. I don't really remember. I'll probably remember it as soon as I start playing back the video. But this is an NU battle, as you can tell from the title. This is actually my very first NU battle ever. And when I mean this battle's old, I mean this is like back when Sableye was NU for some... Well, I mean, it was NU when when the tier first came out and Sableye just got released. Everyone was like, "Oh damn, this is stupid," kind of deal. So we're gonna get this playback started right now. Okay, here we go. Looking at his team, it really doesn't seem like most of his members would appreciate Sableye. I'm guaranteed that 3 out of his 6 members do not want to be burned. So I'm basically going to starting off with that on the assumption maybe he's going to lead with a physical Pokemon. He ends up, so his in-game name is Brad. So Sableye comes out. This is a prankster Sableye. Max HP, max defense. He brings out this Electros. As I was looking at his team, I was like, oh yeah, these Pokemon are NU. They're so much better than the Pokemon I use. Because I was kind of basing it off of 4th Gen NU, because, yeah. But anyway, he starts off Electros, goes with an Acid Spray, and I'm like, okay, so now my special wall is not going to be doing jack, so I have to switch. I'm going to Volt Switch just to kind of see if he wants to stay in or what he wants to do. Ends up having the Grass Knot, and luckily I have my Eviolite Dragonair here. And I don't even remember what I do. I think do I set up like a moron? I go for the Aqua Tail. There we go. I just go for some solid damage to start off with. In comes his Giga Gear. I don't really want him setting up on my face, so I believe I go back out into my Sableye as he goes for a Shift Gear. I really wouldn't, like I always say, I really don't recommend setting up so early in the game. It just really doesn't end up being a good play because, I mean, I guess he didn't realize that I have Will-O-Wisp. Mine is a Taunt Will-O-Wisp set, and it just seems that, like, setting up so, like, he could have gotten so much more damage if he just gear grinded on me. But it still did a fairly good amount. But anyway, so he goes for a gear grind. He's burned now. I'm significantly less afraid of this thing now than I was. But I am surprised how much that gear grind did. So I'm going to taunt him now just to make sure maybe he doesn't want to try to keep setting up and end up doing more damage. End up having a T-Bolt. It's not going to do anything. This thing doesn't really have good... I'm assuming it has no investment or anything whatsoever. So I'm just going to now just stall him out. That's basically... I'm just going to go for the recover. And now he realizes this is a losing battle. So he's going to switch out into his Electros. So I go for the recover. Clearly this thing is specially oriented. My Sableye does not really want to take too many hits from this thing because it's really not that bulky. It really isn't. It's really not bulky at all. I can take an Acid Spray, but after that it's done. So I am going to just switch out into my Lantern again, predicting the hit. I am just going to Volt Switch out again just so I can scout what he wants to do. It goes out to his Amoonguss, another Pokemon I completely forgot was NU, and I used freaking Meganium. I would have much rather used this thing, but I don't know what it wants to do, but I know these things carry Spore. They always do, because Spore is a freaking awesome move. Just gonna taunt it so he can't do anything to me, and he ends up predicting that quite nicely and going for the Giga Drain. So that was a good play on his part. But now, really, Malk has no business staying in. I could burn him, but it's not going to do too much. So I am going to switch out. I am going to now go out into my Combustion in order to kind of scare him out. But he predicts this really nicely and goes out into his Samurott. So now I definitely can't stay in. I'm going to go out to my Spade, which basically is the only thing that can take a water move. He ends up going for a Swords Dance again. I mean, he's setting up so early. I really don't know why. But I guess maybe this +2 is going to help him out because this Mega Horn is just going to absolutely rock my shit. Yeah, so now I'm looking at a +2 Samurott. I'm going to go out to Malk, mainly just so I can burn him. He does pack the Aqua Jet, but because it's really not doing... Oh, does he get a crit? Yeah, he gets a crit here. That definitely mattered. Could have easily lived that and burned him, and would have really just had a lot easier time with this thing. I am forced now to go into my Dragonair. I thought I was slower for some reason, so I decided to set a Dragon Dance up, and ends up being the bad play because he gets up at SD. So that's going to do a ton. That was just going to do a ton. I don't really know what he wants to do. I am just going to go for the Outrage because I got to get damage on something. I really do. I end up one-shotting the Samurott, which I was really, really impressed with. I'm just going to keep going for the Outrage, and he got this thing now who can just basically just screw with me. He now has the, he's now, I don't know why he toxic me. I guess maybe he realized that, I guess this was better to be toxic than put to sleep. But I can't switch. I would have rather, I guess he knows, because I'm locked into Outrage, so he knows he could take a hit and then toxic me and then just go out to this thing to rack up more damage. But his Clink Clank at this point is fairly useless, so I don't really have any business switching out. Snake's really not going to be doing too much. So I am just going to go for the safe Aqua Tail, and it's going to take, I don't get hit in confusion, and it's going to take that out. So that's pretty good. Snake is doing, I actually love this thing. I really, multi-scale Dragonair is pretty beastly. But now he makes a good play, goes out to this little Garchomp, and he's going to protect, which is basically going to mean that Poison is going to kill me this turn. So down goes Dragonair. Really, really sucks. I really need this thing, and I'm gonna go out to my Altaria because I thought it was gonna do so much more than this did. His used Dragon Claw does more than half. I was like, whoa. Okay, so it's offensive. So then maybe I should be doing a good amount of damage. Nope. I'm doing jack. So I do not want to stay in. So I switch out, and I go out into the Meganium, which is my physical wall. He goes for the Dragon Claw, and that doesn't do anything. So now Meganium's looking really solid. I still wish I had Amogus. It's just a so much better wall. But here I'm predicting him to switch, so I go out into my Combustion so I can start setting up, and he goes for the Stealth Rock, and that really hurt. I would have rather him switched out, but I know I could live one hit because I have Eviolite, and he's not offensive. So I'm going to go for the Swords Dance, and if this thing had high jump kick, it would be so much better. But it doesn't have it, so I'm going to go for the Sky Uppercut, and I'm really hoping it's taking it out. It is +2. It ends up taking it straight out, and I'm at +2 speed now, so I'm looking pretty nice. But now he's got his own Sableye out here. He goes for a sub first. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. I didn't think this thing had sub. I was expecting Confuse Ray or something. And it's going to break the sub, and I'm not going to die, which is great. I was so afraid this was going to completely troll me. I'm living at 13 HP. He is going to go for the Confuse Ray now. I think, or he goes for the, I think he thinks I only have 2 offensive moves, but I actually have 3. I do carry the Rock Slide. I was not feeling Swords Dance Protect. I do love my 3 attacks, and Rock Slide just seemed like a good choice for my 3rd move. He's gonna go for the Confuse Ray now, and I went for the Rock Slide thinking he'd sub, and it's not gonna do too much. I was actually surprised how little this Rock Slide did, but then again, it is Rock Slide. It's really not that powerful of an attack. It did like what, maybe 40% to a Sableye? I mean, come on, really? But he is going to recover now. I'm thinking it's all or nothing. I predicted the recover, and I go for the Flare Blitz, and I snap out of Confusion, and a Blaze. Oh, I don't have Blaze. Derp. I Speed Boost. The Flare Blitz is going to rock him. Stab +2 Flare Blitz is easily going to take it out. And now I'm thinking, okay, all he has left is a stupid little Amoonguss. So I can just go in, I can Perish Song, and I can win. No, he has this thing. I totally forgot about the Electros. Completely forgot about it. I would have probably played my Combustion a little bit more conservatively, but I just had no idea. I completely forgot about it. I guess I really didn't have a choice in the end, but I have nothing I could do against this Electros. This thing basically just completely walled my entire team. Like, I really had no answer to it. He's gonna go for the acid spray. I think he realized. I think the next few minutes are just me kind of like grasping for air and trying to like slowly claw my way to make this a somewhat good match. But I think in the end, it's just gonna completely screw me over. I really got, like I said, I really have nothing. I switched out to Meganium, predicting the T-Bolt, predicts that, goes for the acid spray, and now Meganium's done. I thought maybe I would be faster, so I decided to. I don't even remember what I did at this point. Like, I think I just did like unnecessary stalling. I think in the end, just because I had nothing. Like, I really had nothing left. Like, Electros was. I completely forgot about this thing when I was team building. I didn't even account for it. And it just rocked me. Like, Electros was definitely the reason why I lost this match. Maybe if I had a Moongus, then things would be different and I could sport. But as of right now, I just have nothing for it. That's the way they cook. You know, that's what happens about it. You know, sometimes you just. It's not like you played poorly, but sometimes there are just things on your opponent's team that you just can't answer. So I guess that's one of those cases right now. I'm just trying to ramble now at this point. It's just really useless stalling. I mean, there's really nothing else to it. I guess I could have sped it up, but then I gotta do some stupid editing crap, and I'm just really not in the mood. I'm just too hungover to do that. But so anyway, he brings out the Amoonguss. I think he realized now that, okay, this is gonna be some stupid ass stall war. There's no point in me continuing. I'm just gonna go for the Toxic, just to kind of speed things up a bit. I actually have Heal Bell on this thing. So, yeah. Sucks for him. I can keep stalling him out, but I mean, once I reveal Heal Bell, he's just going to Spore me, and that's basically gonna. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the game. I guess I could try to rant a little bit more. So, trying to figure out how to get rid of my gum. I just realized I was chewing it the entire time. Okay, there we go. That was sly. I thought that was pretty sly. But so I guess, you know, how was everyone's weekend? I guess my little question of the day kind of thing. I don't really do it, but you know, I gotta kill time. So how was everyone's weekend? You guys do anything fun? Anything? Everyone's Saturday, I guess. I mean, I went out. You know, I went out with my friends. Yeah. And had a good night. Probably got too drunk for my own. Well, yeah, definitely got too drunk for my own. My night would have ended better if I didn't get as drunk as I did. I guess is the way that I'm saying. But anyway, so I guess the useless stalling is almost over. Finally, I think I just revealed I had Heal Bell, which means that now he's like, okay, Toxic is not going to do anything, so I'm just going to Spore. Then he's going to switch out, and basically what's going to happen is he's going to Acid Spray me to lower my special defense. I can't switch, so eventually, even though this is my special wall, Electros is going to be able to take me out, because, you know, Stab Thunderbolt after -2. Just gonna rock me. I'm assuming this is a modest Electros. They usually are, since Electros is slow as hell. But Acid Spray plus Thunderbolt is gonna take me out. So that was a fun game. Good game, Brad. I really had a fun time with this one. I've literally never played a 5th Gen NU match before this game, and it was actually surprisingly fun. I'm glad Sableye gone because it's broken as hell, and it really needed to go. It was just stupid. It's not necessarily good, as in like, you know, in like, because it's a terrible wall, but just like, it's just so bad. It was so bad for the NU metagame. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Please rate, comment, subscribe to the video, and that's gonna be it. So peace out, guys. Mike Deck is out of here. Later. Not yet. Now later. Yep, later.